wretched company.
Oh.
Now, to be fair, let me just lay it all out there. I don't know this person personally. I haven't even seen him. I don't know any of the people in general, and I haven't been in contact with this company, so take that with a grain of salt. All that I've heard is what I've heard on the internet, aka YouTube, and there's a bunch of different sides to this story. So take this opinion with a grain of salt.
Yes, just one grain.
Yes, I suggest going online and researching this for yourself. And now we shall begin.
Go for it.
Doug Walker, aka the Nostalgia Critic.
Oh boy.
He's getting a lot of flack on the web.
The Nostalgia Critic himself!
Yeah.
God!
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, so I have watched the Nostalgia Critic for a while. And although I've kind of grown a little bit, matured a little bit, and even though I don't think a lot of his stuff is quite funny anymore, like I still get a laugh out of him sometimes, like especially in the early stuff. The early stuff is kind of where it's at.
Yeah.
However, apparently there's been some business practices that he and his parent company, Channel Awesome, hasn't been been letting going on that isn't quite good. Before that, let me just say who he is. I guess Doug Walker is the Nostalgia Critic. He back in the day, he used to talk about nostalgic movies like I don't know, The Secret of Nim, Neverending Story, what else? The Good Son, and Teenage Mutant The Good Son, which by the way is a horror movie by Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin plays this really creepy kid who kills people.
Wait, we saw that in Walmart somewhere, didn't we?
Probably.
I remember we did, and we laughed. It was hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's a hilariously bad movie. Anyway, so talks about a lot of stuff like Roger and Ebert, who are technically nostalgic. So a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
And one of his friends, who apparently still works with him, collaborates with him sometimes, is AVGN, aka the Angry Video Game Nerd, who, by the way, is like part of another company, or used to be part of another company, I guess. And
Cinemassacre.
Yep. And I think that's not the parent company, but that's his company. It's his company that's owned by, I guess, another company or whatever. Anyway, Cinemassacre is his channel. The overall company is something else. I can't remember what it is. But anyway, it's the AVGN is like their flagship show, I guess, and Nostalgia Critic is Channel Awesome's flagship show.
Yeah.
And the Nostalgia Critic's channel was that guy with the glasses.
Right.
And then their parent company was Channel Awesome, but then something happened earlier down the road, in 2012, and now Channel Awesome is the YouTube channel and the parent company, which is weird, but whatever. Anyway, so they've been together. They've had some fights online and all that. Not real fights. They're kind of playing it off, kind of like wrestling, almost like Batman versus Superman and all that.
Oh, okay.
It was funny, and now they collaborate on some things together, mostly on the Critics channel, not a whole lot on the Cinemassacre's channel, which is probably for the best.
Yeah, probably.
Because, and here's the big thing, there's some business practices that haven't been so great over at Channel Awesome.
Yeah.
because not only do you have the Nostalgia Critic, but you have you used to have at least a lot of other critics in the Channel Awesome brand, like Lakira, there was Obscurus Lupa,
Mm-hmm.
bunch of other and you still have the Cinema Snob, you had Battle Geek, a bunch of other smaller ones.
Yeah.
That, my opinion, aren't as great as the Nostalgia Critic.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of these people until they started coming out and doing their things, but yeah. Anywho, there's this main focus on Doug Walker and his channel, the Nostalgia Critic, and all the other ones were kind of left on the wayside. Like they weren't getting paid. They were being they were doing these like collaboration movies, right?
Right.
And they were pretty much being starved. They weren't being paid to do them. Because in the lawful side, I guess, they were volunteering their time to do this. Like, some people had to fly from Great Britain over to Chicago just to shoot these things.
Oh, wow.
And they didn't get compensated for it at all.
Oh, God. That's horrible.
Yeah, and they were, like, starving. They were working, like, 12-hour days, over 12-hour days to get this completely done, these movies, like, done. And it was atrocious. It was just atrocious times to do it. And so, yeah, a lot of terrible stuff happened in the movies, with their movies. Doug Walker even told some of the critics that they would never be famous because they sucked at their job. And it was their living, okay? How would you like it if someone came up to you who was pretty much on your level and told you in electrical engineering words that you suck and you'll never be a good electrical engineer? Okay.
Well, that was electrical engineering words, really, so...
What?
I don't think there's a special phrase for that.
I mean, no, but how would you like if someone came up and be like, yo, you suck at electrical engineering. You'll never be a great one. You'll never succeed in life. That's pretty much what he told everybody. And there was just a lot of...
Wait. The critic told these people that?
Yeah, the critic told these people that they were terrible critics and they would never amount to anything. Like Obscurus Lupa, who got terrible treatment toward her. Anyway.
Yeah, that's horrible. I don't support that at all.
I don't support that at all either. That's kind of making me want to unsubscribe to him.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
Like, do it.
Anyway, so there's a lot of bull crap going on. There's even more stuff that I'm not even mentioning, so I highly suggest you go online and figure this out. But anyway, like with Lakira and a bunch of other people. Anyway, also the company itself was kind of pigeonholing these younger, like, lesser known people to be like the Nostalgia Critic, even though that wasn't their way. That wasn't their style. They were like making them do all this bull crap to make themselves act and sound like the Nostalgia Critic and how he does reviews.
Wow.
And without not doing their own creative, like, things online, which is completely stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that.
Yeah, he's... As soon as these things come out, I was like, oh my gosh, this is really happening? Like, did he really do this? And
I guess he did.
And it's gotten so bad that many people have left. Like, there was this woman named Lindsay Ellis, who was the Nostalgia Chick. She left after mistreatment. Now she's doing pretty well for herself. She's got her own YouTube channel that has like 600,000 subscribers. And she's working with PBS. So it worked out for her, but many other people aren't really doing all that well.
Yeah.
At least as well as she is, but yeah. I highly recommend looking into Lindsay Ellis. looking at her stuff. Anyway.
Definitely.
That's not even the reason why I bring this up. The Nostalgia Critic.
What is the reason then?
The Nostalgia Critic recently put out this big, huge review of Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Okay.
And it's the movie, not the album.
Yeah, good thing to clarify that.
Yes.
For sure.
Even though, like, I guess I haven't watched Pink Floyd's The Wall, but I'm pretty sure that the movie came out first. Or maybe the album came out first and then they made a movie based around the album, but I'm pretty sure I think the movie came out first and then the album came out later. It was like a soundtrack or something. Clarify below in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that happened.
Yeah.
I'm not totally sure. Don't quote me on that. But anyway. So, this review pretty much accumulates what the Nostalgia Critic has become. And his terrible, horrible reviews. And his terrible, horrible ego. Okay? Back in 2012, he brought in some actors and actresses to work on his reviews as well, right? And that was fine, okay? I'll agree there. That was perfectly fine. But then his content started to take a change, started to turn. Like, he used to have this cap. Like, he wouldn't review movies outside of, like, 2000.
Yeah.
But he started reviewing movies after 2000.
Oh, no.
And which some movies were okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of the movies that he reviewed are not quite... I don't know why he's reviewing them. Like, he reviewed Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
I remember that movie too, but I don't think it's nostalgic yet. Like, he's just reviewing like all these bullcrap movies. Like, he reviewed Deadpool 2.
No, that's a little too new.
Yeah, that's too new. Granted, it's based on a comic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand why he would review that this early, you know? Like, he reviewed, like, The Force Awakens through The Last Jedi already, and it was, like, these big, huge, like, productions where the actors and actresses would play the roles, which I don't really get why. I mean, I do get why, to get the views, but it's not nostalgic yet. I mean, he does this other thing where it's like Doug Reviews, where it's just him talking and about movies and reviewing them. Why don't you just do that there? Why do you have to have it on the Nostalgia Critic? That's whatever. Anyway, this is one of those big, huge productions.
Yeah.
And he doesn't review the movie. He just, like, most of the time he just doesn't review the movie. It's just like parodying the Pink Floyd's The Wall, the movie. And it's not... No, there's no purpose to the movie.
Yeah.
There's no purpose. No, not the movie. My apologies. There's no review. There's no purpose to the review.
Oh, okay. I was getting confused.
Yeah, there's no purpose to the review. It's just like it's just the Nostalgia Critic talking about his points of view. Like, he's talking about how Twitter sucks. He talks about how social media is terrible. How all the comments and things are terrible.
Oh, wow.
Then there's like these... It's terribly edited. It's like terribly lit. Like, all the ideas are mostly stupid. There's like there's like this one point that's like he has like these Nazi propaganda stuff, and he has like this like lines drawn on his face, and the lines are smeared. Like if you draw a marker on yourself and like wipe it off, there's smears, right? He would smear it, and he left it in. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Huh.
Oh my gosh! And he doesn't review it. He even got one of the main singers from, the band Pink Floyd, I guess, if it's the name, right?
Yeah, that's the band name.
Yeah, the band name. So he got one of the main singers, right, who kind of made the movie almost. And he doesn't do anything. He just sits in a chair watching the Critic on the TV, and that's it. He doesn't do anything. And he also has his son acting out his younger version of him, and he barely does anything either. It's so bizarre. And then at the very end, he actually reviews the movie, like in 2 sentences. He thought it was contrived and all that, but overall was a pretty good movie. What?
After all the criticism, overall, this is a pretty good movie.
Yes. Like, there was 40 minutes of content, and he summed up the entire review. The actual reviewing part was like 2 sentences. And that's it.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. And that singer didn't even sing a song from Pink Floyd, right? He only sung SpongeBob SquarePants theme song.
As it SpongeBob SquarePants.
I see that you sounded like a robot there for a second.
Let me turn the game down.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good quality mic, you know?
Yeah, except when you blow it out, don't ruin your things.
Huh.
Oh boy. Anyway, so he doesn't even sing a Pink Floyd song. He sings SpongeBob SquarePants theme song.
Oh wow.
It's atrocious. It's just the accumulation of everything that's wrong with the Nostalgia Critic, with Doug Walker, with Channel Awesome, with everything.
So, let me get this straight. Doug Walker hires the singer from Pink Floyd to come out and be like, "We don't need no SpongeBob SquarePants."
No, he doesn't even do that. He actually sings the SpongeBob SquarePants song, like "Who Lives in a Pineapple Under the Sea," and that's all he sings.
Under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's all he sings.
Then that
is so atrocious. It's an abomination.
Wow.
It also the fudge and the cherry on top of the horrible crap sundae.
Yeah.
Is the fact that not only the entire thing is in music. Like, they're ripping off the Wall soundtrack or the Wall album, right? All the songs are pretty much parodies of The Wall.
I hate to hear the Brick in the Wall song, man.
Yes,
that pissed me off because that's a British classic.
Yeah, they're all terrible, and they're all terrible, and most of the time I can't even understand a word he's saying, in the songs, because the dubbing is terrible.
Huh.
The dubbing and the audio is atrocious. And this is a big, huge production. They've got 1 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure they have enough money to have good quality audio and mics, unlike us, where we have to scrape pennies just to get good mics. So, there you go.
Like me.
And me. Anyway, so this video is atrocious. And on top of all that, his ads, now he has ads, which, okay, fine, if you're going to have money in order to make these things, that's okay, but at first I thought, okay, his ads are kind of boring, but then he started like having a script and a narrative in his ads, and I was thought, okay, well, now they're kind of funny. In fact, the worst part about it was like I thought some ads were better than his actual content.
Now that's sad.
It is.
That is so sad. Oh my god.
But there's this ad for honey, like this ad for like the honey like thing.
The honey app, yeah.
Yeah.
With the no offense, but the ad on YouTube that has the guy who looks like he's gay. Like, then I found honey. Yeah, that guy. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Take my word for it.
Yeah, I guess. Like, honey is all over the web, so, and all over YouTube, and there's a lot of people who are, like, sponsored by them, and actually it's a pretty good, like, thing. I actually have it, but anyway.
Okay.
This ad is just from the rest of the, I guess it's because it was in a bad mood, I guess. Maybe that's fueling it because of the stupid review, but
could have been.
It was just so bad. I skipped it because after that I watched it and it was like so annoying. It was so annoying.
Was it?
At least I could understand what he was saying, but
yeah.
Holy crap. It was, and the penultimate thing that he did with this review.
Right.
He made an actual album of this thing, and he expects people to go out and buy this thing.
To buy this parody album of Pink Floyd's The Wall?
Yes. With other tracks that are not included in the review. And it is just atrocious. Like,
I mean, I'd love to hear his take on, another brick in the wall just for fun, but
maybe, but I don't want to buy this thing. This thing is
like
terrible.
If it's like a YouTube music video parody, sure, it's all in good fun, but I don't know if it's worth spending money on.
No, it's not. And the worst part about it is that there's this guy named Rob Scallion who wrote all the songs, and I like this guy. This guy seems pretty good. He made a guitar out of a Nintendo Entertainment System, and
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Anyway, he seems like a good guy. Why he has to go through this muck of Nostalgia Critic and make terribly written and terribly produced songs for this review? I don't know what happened.
Probably
I'm pretty sure Doug
for the money.
This.
Oh, more than likely.
I mean, yeah, he is in it for the money. I mean, he was in Gem and the Holograms movie.
Yeah.
He was in the Gem and the Holograms movie, which was abysmal, but I mean, he did get paid for it, so whatever. But anyway,
I think
this review is just utterly atrocious.
Yes.
After that, and the funny thing about it is that it has more downlikes than it does likes, which is good, because at least most people...
Yeah, that is good. I may go down like it just because, and I'll end my thoughts on this whole topic with this, okay? I didn't get this on purpose, but I ended up getting the same type of guitar that the Pink Floyd guitarist has. Black on black Fender Stratocaster, and learning that was his guitar after I bought it kind of made it even more special to me and makes me appreciate it more. But man, this guy's dissing Pink Floyd in a way with their lead singer present for the dissing, and that is some serious BS. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, with that, and the fact that he did all this bull crap to these good, hardworking people that just want their content to be heard, and they want to, make it big in YouTube like everyone else.
Totally. I mean, I totally get that.
Yeah, to be a total ass.
Yeah.
To them is just utterly atrocious. I have lost so much respect for this guy.
Me too.
I mean, I like. At least James Rolfe is nice. I mean, holy crap. If he did some bad stuff behind the scenes, I would be utterly surprised.
If the ABGN went like that, I would be really upset with him because I like his content a lot.
I like his content now too, especially since he's gone into more movie stuff. Like he has his rental reviews.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is just him and his friends talking. And that is better than the Nostalgia Critics reviews that
That's
cost
sad.
so much money.
That's sad.
Oh my gosh.
Then when the nerd gets in his nerd mode and really gets out his pro quality gear and
yes,
you know, Bugs Bunny comes out and gets kicked in the face or whatever, you know, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's making better nostalgic movie reviews than the actual nostalgic movie critic.
That's hilarious. The video game reviewer is making better movie reviews than the nostalgia critic.
Who's been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah, he has. You're right.
Holy crap. It's
wow.
a fall of a titan, honestly.
I think you're right.
I don't think I can watch any of his reviews anymore. It just makes me so mad. After this review, I'm just so atrociously mad at him. Anyway, I gotta calm down with
yes, I think it's time to move on to the next part.
Yeah, the fact that Spider-Man's back in the MCU.